The splitting of the atom was the last significant technological advancement until the transporter was invented by Dr. Yan King. This happened to be a very important invention in the history of the Earth, as it turns out, because it solved the problems of converting matter into energy and then back.
Here is an early archive film of the first successful teleportation experiment. As you can see, the first item that was successfully transported was sadly a weapon of destruction, and was very telling about the future of the use of this new promising invention.
The reason for the invention of this device was actually during World War IV, where there was a need for transporting or converting of biological weapons. And so this became a very important weapon for the countries that had it. And unfortunately, it resulted in widespread use of biological weapons, and that caused the Earth to be completely contaminated so that it became unlivable. They analyzed the atmosphere, the environment around the Earth, and while they were looking for a place to live, they realized that, interestingly, asteroids were the most livable areas for human beings at the time. It gave them enough time and opportunity to be able to transport human beings from the Earth to the asteroids. Now, what's interesting regarding this invention is that the transporter only transports organic matter, and therefore some people who were wearing synthetic fabrics were transported naked. It resulted in some embarrassing situations for these people, but then they knew better. Then they'd be wearing their silks and leathers and cottons while they were getting ready to be transported. It's a very ironic phenomenon that this device that was used to destroy human lives ended up actually saving human lives, in that it is now being used to take people off the planet, off this contaminated planet, and actually saving millions of lives this way.
But King's teleport system was by no means perfect. Some things were able to be teleported through the force fields, but for the most part, they were weapons of very minor destructive capabilities. Until a very interesting scientist, Dr. Mrs. Adrian Bowes, solved some significant problems. She was a chemist and a self-proclaimed clairvoyant. She was able to create a device that could be successfully teleported through the force field. It was a device that had its own teleport system integrated within the weapon itself, and it seemed that the combination of these two devices made a quite effective weapon. she synthesized some very devastating biological agents that, when were exploded within a city, mutated and mutated and mutated over and over again, making vaccines almost impossible to create. It really was a very, very beautiful sight. And of course, very, very deadly. It seemed that mankind was on the very evening of its total and complete extermination.
It is completely inconceivable that the humanity could have been playing around with these weapons of total annihilation.
That caused the earth to be completely contaminated so that it became unlivable.
So now you see, mankind entered into a new epoch or period. He had to evacuate his dead Earth, and with the advancements in the teleport system, he moved out to several asteroids with the artificial atmospheres, which functioned very well, all things considered. Of course, he had to make many adjustments to the new environment, to the new technologies, which were getting better slowly. And of course, also to the new psychological implications, the spiritual implications, and the social and economical changes that affected his being.
Tell her to go jump in a lake.
Can you hear me now?